Only one time during the entire school year. It was a big improvement for me. And I can say from come UTech, I no flare up on nobody. And trust
Big
me,
improvement.
people ask me sometimes, because I don't really like snobby behavior. I don't like when you behave like you're entitled to something. And I guess that kind of stem from even with me being at Arden. Most of the children they behave like they were entitled to something. I remember this. I remember this young man. He got 2,500 for his lunch money every day. Now pay us fee, you know. Mother carry him to school and pick him up every day. He get $2,500. And
Hold on, hold that thought. Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching the Power Tower Talk Show. Welcome, and it's a privilege to have you. We are talking, I call it reasoning with Devon Smith. He is the co-owner of 876 Apparel and also the president of the Society of Manufacturing Engineering Students, chapter S430. Welcome. All right, continue, Mr. Smith.
which family there again? Remember me I say again, right? Brain kick out.
You were talking about that particular students who got 2,500 for
Yes,
lunch,
man.
yes.
Yeah, man. Can't forget it, man. Say me and him kind of turn good friend because alright. The thing is, them are good youth, them just have this behavior where them feel like them entitled to things.
Yeah,
Like
they are privileged. They were born in privilege, or we Jamaicans, so them born with gold spoon in their mouth.
exactly. I remember
Yeah.
even for his birthday, his parents bought him a go-kart. Like, imagine you buy your child, like me talk about a go-kart, like you go look at an amusement park and you're going on a go-kart, then his parents then buy him one where him can ride, him can just in his yard, him just drive it up and down.
Hold on, let me take a drink because
Yeah, man. Like
a go-kart.
a go-kart. I was speaking to a girl the other day and she was saying that to her Arden wasn't like that. It was more like a mixed. But I really don't believe so. Really don't believe so. It wasn't a mixed. It wasn't a mix. There was one and two youths that were like me. Them really did par with. But otherwise, most of the people when they go to school, if them never privileged, they were in the middle class. Whenever in the middle class, never in a rich class.
Right.
Hell, probably not even at the top of the poor class. So. We done the hierarchy. Sometime I remember. Yes. So my stepfather, thank God for him, because even though probably because he wasn't doing intentionally, but him teach me a lot in our life. Seventh grade, my lunch money was $250. Right? I remember 8th grade it become $300, 9th grade it become $350, 10th grade 400, 11th grade 450, and then I think the last part 11th grade it was 500. So basically, I was able to buy a box lunch. Like I remember box lunch. The first time I buy a box lunch at school was 11th grade. First time I buy a box lunch at school, I did 11th grade.
Okay, so hold that thought. So you're saying that throughout your high school period, the first time you could ever afford to buy a box lunch was in grade 11?
Stick. It sticked a while ago.
Right. You're saying that the first time,
Connection.
yes,
Bad.
the connection,
Money for
the
my
internet.
Wi-Fi.
Well, it's not mine. It's your video that is buffering at the moment.
All right.
But you're trying to switch location?
No, it's good. It's good. It's
Are
good
you?
now. It's good
Okay.
now.
Right. So you're saying that for the first time you were able to afford a box lunch in high school was when you were in 11th grade.
Mm-hmm.
So you're saying that, all right, one of the things that a lot of us are afraid to own is the fact that we come from poor backgrounds. And I saw somebody commented earlier, and they were saying, I don't want to say, I don't want to put a gender to it because I'm not sure if it's a male or female. I don't want to offend the person. They said that your past does not define your future. And a lot of us are afraid to admit to the fact that we were born poor. We don't share our stories so that people can hear, because when a man see you living on the mountaintop with the fast car and the glass house and money to spend, they don't know what you have been through. They don't know what you have gone through in your life. And that is why I want to invite persons on this platform, on this show, to talk about their stories, to talk about what they have gone through. And I am from a poor background, so I can relate to what you have been through. So, continue your story, Devon.
All right. So, all right now. So Miss Hill, she usually I do a 1 part ticket for me one and 2 days out of the week, and that's how me usually really like. We did get lunch, but the first time I really buy lunch out of my own pocket was then. Um, and it was even from high school, from Arden, that I realized that I'm a businessman though. Because I remember I usually sell sweetie. Every type of sweetie we usually sell for the school. Every type of sweetie. It was wrong. If you get catch, you get a suspension. But the trucks man, them couldn't catch me. Them take a bag of sweetie and
They're waiting.
just lift up left them, man. Just lift up left them. Lift up left them because
So you used to depend on your 2 foot a lot.
yeah, man.
Track and feel, man, I saw this fear.
Yeah, man, So yeah, I sell sweetie, and remember one time, like as me I bend the car and the dean see me. The man just says, so, yo, come here. And the man said, give me the bag of sweetie. And he must say, I'm turned, it's like him turn and him walk up the stairs and say, come with me to my office. And it's like a long corridor there right there. So I remember the man said all him can hear was foot. He must say your foot had touched the ground. Him search the whole classes. Him search all of the class them. Them time them play way out of the court at the front of the school. Long time. One big run.
Whoa. Yeah, trust me, I can relate to those days of high school, when you do something illegal and then you buck up the principal or the guidance counselor or somebody, the dean of discipline, and then, Raymond, you and those boys are, and you're gone like kite, because guess what, you cannot afford to go home in that detention.
Detention, you say?
Probably.
I sus me like a get.
I mean, suspension. Thank you for the correction.
We can't go with that paper.
All right, so let us divert a bit. What impact you to, well, let me not ask you that one yet. Would you define yourself as an agent of change? Now that you have, you have been through a lot. You have gone through quite a few things, and I mean, you're a young man and you have a long way to go. there's a lot more to experience and to find out. But as I said, we have spoken before, and you what impact would you like to have on the youths of this country or the world at large?
All right. It's something that I always talk about, but only like with people that would know me personally. I think
Right.
I think a lot of our youth, they aren't financially literate. They aren't. They really aren't financially literate, and that's really the biggest issue. Because even when someone from the ghetto, them go university and them get a good job. They don't understand money. So what happens? It's like them just there at square one, because they don't understand money. They don't understand how to use money. They don't understand how to budget. They don't understand
Right.
different investment. They don't understand that you have to have multiple sources of income. So financial literacy, I think, is a big issue in our society. A lot of even get to youth them when you ask them a simple question, right? If you get $5 million, what the first thing you do with it? They would have probably tell you say they might put something on fixed deposit, or they might go join a partner, or what else? They might save that. And all right, so I don't bash certain things, but you have to understand, in order to make more, you have to invest more. Understand? You have to be
Teach
investing,
them. Teach
investing.
them.
You have to be investing, investing, investing. You save to invest. You understand? You don't know save, so no, you save to invest. So you save to make the money to roll it over back again. You
There you
understand?
go.
So,
There you go.
and a lot of them don't understand even budgeting, know how to budget your money when you get your money, how to put no, for them not even know, say you're supposed to have life insurance. That life insurance is something that is very important. Life insurance is a very important thing. So that's the thing. A lot of
Yeah.
ghetto youths, them don't know how the system work. Them don't know how to handle money, and it causes a big issue, because you are getting a good work, and something will go on for him, something will go on for him. But say the corona, the pandemic happen, him come out time work, and it's like him back at square one. Because what? Him need to rely upon one source of income. So him now
Right.
go him now no other stream of income. There's no other streams of income for say, oh, him can go and live off of this until him get back at work as well. So, it's an additional source of income.
Right. Uh,
And I think,
hold that thought. If you are just joining us, you are watching the Power Tower Talk Show. I'm your host, Raymond Morgan, and we have with us Devon Smith, who is sharing his story with us of what he has gone through throughout the period of time that he exists on this world. And yeah, so he is sharing his story with us, and it is quite an interesting one. Thank you for tuning in. All right, so you're saying that you would like to become a financial advisor. I mean, I know that you're into engineering, but guess what? We are young and we're fresh. Our brain, it has so much use, and a lot of us are not, using up the entire brain. And this is something that we can definitely use up. So you're saying that you would like to be a financial advisor, because based on the information that you're giving here, it sounds as if it sounds as if that's an avenue that you'd like to go down. I don't know.
well, there is a branch of industrial engineering that is called financial engineering.